So, just to kind of overview community colleges in general, just to kind of give you a survey of the landscape. Um, Community college enrollment is pretty sizable in regard to higher education. 10 million undergraduates were enrolled in a public 2-year college in 2013. In fall 2014, 7.2 million across the United States were enrolled in a community college. Fall 2015, nearly 6.3 million students were enrolled in a public 2-year college. The majority of those, 4 million of those students, were part-time, and only 2.3 million were full-time, meaning that a lot of students come through a community college, maybe not with the sole express purpose of getting a bachelor's or an associate's degree, but they do come to a community college for some of their college credit. What you might also notice in regard to that enrollment is that over the last four years or so, enrollment has declined at the community college level. And there's probably more than one reason for that. But one reason that we're seeing in community colleges in Texas is the legislation has changed in recent years. So in several years prior, high schools were required to get their dual credit services from their local community college that was in their district. The legislature changed the rules so that high schools can kind of, in the interest of competition and all of that goes with it, kind of shop around a little bit and choose the university or the college that they want to partner with to provide dual credit services. While it does present some opportunities for high school campuses to work with a college or university that really kind of aligns better with their schedule, with their courses that they want to offer, with their faculty, it does present some other challenges that universities have moved into the dual credit game a little bit that used to be solely kind of delegated to the community college. It presents some challenges in that respect. It creates a bit more competition, and it can make it difficult for a community college to compete with a major four-year university, especially if the four-year university doesn't have to be in the same city. So, for example, in Denton County, while NCTC does provide a lot of dual credit services for area high schools, Texas Woman University also provides a lot of dual credit classes for Denton ISD. University of Texas On-Ramps provides dual credit courses for students remotely, and that presents some other challenges. But in regard to enrollment, what's beneficial about working at a community college is that 38% of undergraduate students have attended a public or private 2-year college across the nation at some point. Among students who completed a degree at a 4-year college in 2015, 49% enrolled at a 2-year college at some point within the last 10 years. So of all the students who are graduating in 2016, half of them at some point were at a community college. And this includes high school dual credit. 22% were enrolled for one term, but 63% enrolled for 3 or more semesters. So while students may not necessarily be going to a community college for a degree, they are spending at least 3 semesters, the majority of them, at a community college. In regard to community college enrollment, 44% of low-income students attended a community college as their first kind of entryway into higher education. In contrast, 15% of high-income students ever initially enroll in a community college. So we serve quite a bit. We are the entry point for many low-income students into higher education. Similarly, 38% of first-generation college students come to a community college first, whereas only 20% of students whose parents graduated from college come into a community college. And in fall 2014, 56% of Hispanic undergraduates enrolled at a community college, 44% of Black students enrolled at a community college, and 39% of white students, meaning that for many socially, economically, and racially and ethnically minority students, or underrepresented students, their first entryway into higher education is through a community college, which means that we have a lot of, we do a lot of important things. We work hard with students.